First, I appreciate everybody who coming and participating, and to all mothers and people lost. I feel your pain literally because I'm thinking it was my own brother and my son, and some of you may know. The reason why I was talking about What's Beautiful Never Dies and the Living Margin is because the idea is to have to hear what you went through. To have to hear it in song, to make the whole world, to make the community hear so they can't avoid it.
Teresa Perry had to bury her child, Jermaine's gone. And who could understand the pain of a grieving mom after the rain came calm and the world kept moving, and yet no one arrested for the shooting.
12 o'clock in the afternoon, and I guess they followed him. And that's when they did this to my son. He didn't know what was going on. He was just trying to go in the house. We lived on the second floor, 3-family house. They took him on the first floor, which had nothing to do with us anyway. He just needed to get upstairs. The work I've done was, I didn't just help my kids, I helped a lot of kids. It takes a village. It's sad that when this happened to my son, there was no help there.
Do you know that people were supposed to be here when he got killed? None of that happened for me. I need to know, like, feel from him, like how much, how much pain he was in. I know now. I know. But just to be able to give my energy towards him, to sort of fix that pain. So, like I said, there's some stuff in here I really don't want to approve of, but this is my son, so I'm going to approve of it. This is what he wrote, why he wrote. I don't care. He's going to read it and respect it and understand it.
Ma, I never meant to leave you heartbroken. Wish things could have been different. Hindsight open. Did the best you could. These streets use a bullhorn. God took daddy away and then I was full wrong. On for the attention. This test of people's patience. Hopefully I'm forgiven and given God's grace.
Do you think it's more helpful or harmful to have his room set up like that?
I consider it as helpful. One, I felt like he's not going to be forgotten. Like I go in there every morning and have a conversation with him, especially if I'm struggling. And I can't just shut it. I can't just shut that door,
I believe in keeping your memories alive. I'm not gonna, people say, Dean, you gotta let it go. No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm gonna keep them all their memories alive.
That's an important thing to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Because they would have made a difference in this world, and it would have made a difference. So.
Ways of happiness. What's beautiful advertising to one real cry?
Yeah, I think it actually fits really good.
It's beautiful. I work with trying to get these knives out of our corner stores.
Yeah.
They just passed the ordinance.
Yeah.
So that's my thing. That's where it
gets it from. Yeah, right.
Exactly, right in the corner stores.
Exactly.
You can go buy eggs and milk and also pick up a knife. You were meant to do this.
We did living in the same.
In the same building.
I know. We never even spoke before.
Never. It was meant for you to do this. Because you know exactly how, from what I told you, the way you play. It was meant for you to do this.
When my kids were little, I sang them lullabies at night, and so they had the choice of, we would say, do you want the sun, the moon, or the stars, or the ship in the harbor? And so the sun was the song, I'll catch the sun, and the moon was God bless the moon and God bless me. And the stars was When You Wish Upon a Star, which after Joe was killed I couldn't sing anymore because there's a line in there that says, no request is too extreme. When you wish upon a star, so, and I knew that my biggest request would be too extreme, that it could not be granted back to me. Like a ship in the harbor, like a mother and child, like a light in the darkness, I'll hold you a while. We can't bring our sons back, but we can bring them forward. We can bring that on and we can bring the memory.
We got a couple special guests coming through for you. They are here. Right now. I'd like to welcome my man Malik Youssef, 5-time Grammy Award-winning artist, spoken word artist, actor, and Bayhala, community activist, also a dope artist. They came to talk about their music project that they got, this nonviolence movement, Jump on the Train. We're talking about it earlier. I'm serious, man. You're gonna feel it in your soul, alright?
Why do we kill? Why do we murder? Take someone's life over things unheard of. Never think twice because you felt he deserved it. You served him. Why murder?
You know, my brother ain't bring me up here just to look pretty, even though I'm a very handsome fellow. Haters. We really got this thing, and it's going to go out to the world. This is not a game. It's too good. If you think it's too good to be true, it ain't.
The Beautiful Never Dies project is pretty much, a lot of children have been victims of homicide in the area where we come from, Boston, back home. So pretty much, this lady by the name of Joanna, a very special lady, helped develop this project by hooking up with a few other artists, local artists in the community, the area, and teaming them up with families that were actually victims of these crimes and homicide. So some of the artists spoke with the families, got to know the families, got to know a lot about the actual victim, and created a song based on that victim's life. So the project is pretty much a whole CD of people that aren't with us anymore, but people that are, and expressions of what families are going through and how it leaves families, not only the families of the victims, but the families of the people who actually committed these crimes. So when you hear these songs, it takes you all around from every perspective of what's going on.
Right now we're in Surefire Studios. We're working on this track for Third Son right now. He sent us over the hook through the phone. So right now we're just putting like the shell together. I'm just putting some drum fills and just trying to get the percussion up so that we feel like it kind of gets us in that vibe and mood. And then at that point, just fill it in and watch it done.
I want to honor Stephen's life, those 13 years. I want to honor what he left behind and his own penmanship.
Very special plaque, and it has a poem that Stephen wrote himself. And it's going to be shared with everyone and anyone that visits this lobby. So.
When I think about, the journal and desire to make something happen with that, because I know that is Stephen's voice. That's his voice. That's his voice. So again, like I said, to now be here on his 18th birthday. It's the cycle of life, Who knew 4 years and 3 months that journal would become so powerful in music, and that you guys would capture it in such a powerful way, because I really believe that this song is going to touch lives.
Poems of peace from deep poets now eternal. My verse co-written with Stephen O.
So I'm gonna write it like you're talking about.
Yeah, that's right.
That's how you want it.
Well, kind of.
I want to say how you showed me what the definition of a true best friend is. I'm not even trying to replace that or give anybody else that title, because I don't think nobody else can live up to the expectation. I feel like there's nobody else I can really talk to who's gonna be there, not judge me, who's gonna listen, never lead me in the wrong direction.
It all come together at the end, naturally.
Listen, man, y'all brothers got value, man. Not just your musical talent, which I know a lot of dudes is talented. Your family needs you to stand up, dog. You know what I'm saying? These streets need you to stand up. We gotta get this movement proper.
It's funny because, we all talk about love, but we don't realize there's kids out here that don't know what that is. They don't have a mother. They don't have that family structure. So you know what? This is right and this is wrong. And we'll be shocked to find out how many kids are really like that. They don't have any love. That's why they out here doing what they do. All they're thinking is fight to survive.
This one's for young Ace, let's show a little love. We feel your presence, know you looking down from up above. So much talent, made beats and he wrote rhymes.
plus engineered the session, yeah, the whole nine. Just a mama's boy and a grandmama's boy. Step in the room and he bring a whole lot of joy. Devontae, what can I say but you loved and missed? There's nothing stronger than the love that's like this.
Oh my God, I could just hear him. I could just hear him and just see him with something like that. Oh my God. He's just smiling. He is smiling. And that makes me happy.
And that's all about when I love Devontae. P.S. Yes, I'll always remember him right here in my heart.
For one, I hope that the song really touches not just the murderer of my niece, but all murderers, or all people that are soon to be murderers. Listen to this song. Also teaching the families. A lot of families is walking around angry, burnt, pissed. You gotta let that go.
To be here, it's healing, you know. I'm really beginning to really take that saying, if you will, a cliche, that music soothes the savage beast in you.
Peace. When I think of peace, I think of...
Something that I related with was when I listen to music, it inspires me to actually care about myself. I'm like, oh man, like I want to be a part of something like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? When somebody cares about themselves, they're not going to go out and hurt somebody else. You don't do that.
My outlet for the pain I was going through was writing, and you know, through that, you know, I just, you know, I stuck to it, stayed focused, and you know, I released a lot of stress through my pen. From losing my mom, lost my pops when I was 10, so you know, I had a lot of, you know, a lot of stress built up, and you know, I found peace through writing, and that was, you know, after my mom's pass, I really embraced it, and you know, he was trying to express that. You know, and you know, I'll express it through me for him.
When we distinguish a voice, we gotta realize we get these sounds. And a lot of brothers out there don't know, they think that when you take a life away, the anger's gone away. But you know, that's why it's so beautiful never died. You can't kill what's supposed to be. You understand?
We had to hear from just brought a cake in here, man, from his wife, man. Oh, you all are too much, man. Yeah, all right, I get that. And I really appreciate you, man, and all that you're doing. And it's not, it cannot go unheard and unnoticed. This is history in the making. This is groundbreaking.
And Daryl says, Kim and Ron, I look forward to building with you. Will always support. What is beautiful never dies. Daryl.
Every time we can change a man because of what happened to any of your sons or daughters, you can say to your son's name or your daughter's name or your child's name that they changed because of your child. And that's what we talk about when we say what's beautiful never dies.
This is not a lovely feeling, and it's a repeat process. Somebody's got to stop it. We can't keep doing an eye for an eye. Somebody's got to stop.
Cause I guess you in the